All right, welcome back. We're about 15 minutes early for this stream, but we put up a post yesterday just to kind of see, gave out a couple options for our Melee DPS, and so far we only have one vote, and that is for the Star Caller. So we've got pretty much until tomorrow, because I don't think we will hit 60 today. It will probably be tomorrow, but we're definitely going to do our best to try. But here you go. There's our tank all loaded up. He's got some mail, or she has some mail. I don't remember if it's a guy or girl anymore at this point. We've been in lycanthrope form, but we've got some mail. So let's get all of our stuff. Amount not sent yet. All right, so we've got a few minutes before all that comes in. Looks like we've got some stuff though that did not sell, so we're gonna pull that out. We're gonna throw that in the auction house real quick. Off camera yesterday, I went ahead and got some stuff. I will show you guys here in just half a second. But we did get some stuff. Oops, I need to do that for 48, not 12. That's fine though. Auction, and then we've got this here. I don't think anybody's trying to sell it, so we'll just sell it for gold. There. All right, so some of the stuff that we got. As you can see, this is our normal outfit here, but let's go to collected outfits. I ended up getting this yesterday, and I ended up getting this, which I think is pretty OP looking. It even comes with its own little sword here. Do this one. But it's not going to show that sword. There we go. Comes with its own little sword. Oh wait, it looks like we're dual wielding those two swords. That's great. Yeah, so we got those, but more importantly, we ended up getting it is not on here yet, so then we go under vanity, under pets, I believe. We did get the bank guy if we wanted to use him. Don't need him right this second. Huh. Doesn't show him here. Where is it? Do. Give me half a second. I'm just trying to. Oh, that summons him. That's fine. Trying to find. We did get the travel permit, so now we can start in different zones of it. There we go. We got this guy. Okay. Now he should show up under pets. Yep, there he is. So now we have this dude, so that we can do dungeon quests. So that's awesome. All right, now that all of that is out of the way for what we completed yesterday, we can get queued up. Let's go see what this is for. Oh, they're up to 1,000 gold. Bonus rewards. Bronze tinted sunglasses. You know what? It's only 10 gold. We'll get one ticket. Why not? There you go. We've got one ticket. See if we win. We probably won't, but you never know. All right. All right, let's see if our mail's ready yet. Oh, no, mailbox is now glitched. Yay. Oh, that's so much fun. We'll go to a different mailbox and find out if
Open for business.
we can get our money out that way. It's still crazy that
Light bless you.
we haven't gotten near the amount of gold that our healer or our DPS got. Now the DPS I can kind of understand because he's he did some quests, but the fact that our healer has gotten considerably more gold than our tank has. I mean, we're only at 165 with 15 levels to go, and our healer is at 451. Like, huh? Our DPS is at almost 400. And they really haven't been doing anything that's different. Now, the DPS was working on herbalism in between dungeons instead of doing quests. The healer basically stood in town. I think we did a couple extra quests on the healer just because we were trying to get a little bit of XP, but for the most part, it's been the dungeons for the healer, and the tank has been strictly dungeons. There it is. Nope, it's still. Oh, there we go. Got 2 gold there, 6 gold there, 3 gold, 1, another 3, and that's 5 gold for some tin ore. Alright, we're gonna use you. Let's travel to Westfall. Because we're still trying to get these skills up. See how it auto made me stop being. That's what it's supposed to do with all of them. But mining's up to 85. We still need to get more. And then skinning's up to 96. Got to get that up as well. Ugh, Beer Fest music in the background. Just gonna drive me crazy. Sorry, Brew Fest, not Beer Fest. Isn't it kind of early though for Brew Fest? I thought that crap was like in October. I could be wrong. I don't know. Well, we need to backpedal a little bit here. We gotta go along this bank here and hope that we can get some tin. We don't really need the copper anymore because it's not going to level us at all. So if it's not 10, we don't need it. There we go. Excuse me, but how am I doing the most DPS here? There we go. That's more accurate. Whew. He's a, yeah, we've got 2 Knights of Sarath. We've got a Blood Mage Healer. Was that what that said? Who is this guy? Yeah. Blood Mage Healer, and a Blood Mage, which is me. There we go. Done deal. I don't like the fact that I feel so much slower than everybody. Like, I don't think I am slower, but I feel slower, you know? But anyway, so our healer is level 41. We have a level 54 knight, a level 36 knight. We're 45. The level 36 is a Draenei. So, human, orc, we're human, barbarian's human. So it's like, we, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I like this version of the game because it finally gives the Horde and the Alliance a more cooperative play. Which is a good thing. What a weird heal. It's like, it sounds like it's taking blood out of all of us, but it's actually healing. There we go. There's A level, level 46 now. Let's go ahead and put our point in there while they decide whether or not they want to keep going. Shadow Howl Curse form instantly removes all movement impairing effects and makes you immune to such effects while active. Gain 30% increased movement speed. Crimson Curse. Direct damage, critical strikes increase damage to target. Takes bleed effects by 30% for 30 seconds. And Bloodbender. Critical strikes with Sanguine Min now increase all healing done. No, so we want this one. Oh, nope, they all decided to dip out. Leave Dungy. Yep. Alright, and then we will queue for another. And that will get sold on the auction house. If we were Horde, I could go to Silverpine Forest, because I know Silverpine Forest actually has lots of 10. It's got a little bit of silver in there too, which is kind of neat. But it's 10 copper. Whereas like this side, I mean, we're not finding nothing. There, we're gonna go this way into. I know we found iron, which was way too high for us. But we'll go in this side and let's go run around while we wait for Dungies. Raven Hill. It's an abandoned town. Sometimes I feel like the game isn't loading certain mechanics. Because so far we've seen the one iron or copper node and haven't seen anything else. And it's like, bruh. Ooh. I don't want to fight anything right now. I see a big hilly area over here. Let's go see what we can find down this way. See what I mean though? Like this place should be crawling with ore. And nothing. I swear, man, like in retail, this place used to be really good for finding tin and silver, which I think are the next, the 65 and I think 100. But like, we're not even finding high iron, which is 125. Oh, here's a node of something. And it's copper. Oh, that's 10. It's up there. That $1 million question. How the heck do I get up there? I think it's back the other way. I think there's another way to do it. Don't worry, fellas. I'm also a Worgen. Yeah, here we go. Nightbane Tainted One. Da, 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 da. Alright, I don't know who's throwing that Kamehameha beam, but good job. Keep doing it. I think that's a cultist. Oh, necromancer. We do have a cultist. So the beam might be cultist. And I have a feeling that the necromancer is not a summoner. I think he's a Vilemancer or whatever the class tree is. It's the one where they basically debuff and ramp up damage that way. All right. Okay. Almost 47. We're moving and grooving. Don't know what that noise is, but interesting. And there we go. Hey, what's up, Reese? Yeah, just getting into these dungeons, man. Alright, leave party. Just trying to see if we can hit 60 before I gotta leave for work today. What the? Huh. Our skinning's too low to skin that guy. Alright, whatever. Alright, move that down there. Let's do our skill point real quick. Can't get this line here yet. So let's see. We've got Vicious Maw. Now applies a stack of Bloodthirsty against enemies who strike you with a melee attack while Iron Fur is active, and reduce the cooldown of Iron Fur by 1 second. Can only occur every half second. We also have Instinctual Reflex. Requires external current. Taking direct damage now deals 85 physical damage to the attacker. This can only occur once every 3 seconds. So, man, that's Terrify. Not really that great for us. Fearsome reduces the duration of fear effects against you by 20%, and Claw Sweep now strikes 2 additional. Yeah, there we go. I like that. We want this thing to do as many hits as it can. You come here. We're gonna fight that rare elite real quick. Oh, that taunted everybody. And down he goes. Ha ha ha. Alright, and I'm just trying to get over here to get this tin vein. There we go. Alright, now we gotta carefully. There we go. We want this 10. And we've got a copper vein. I didn't see what that other one was. It's an iron deposit. I don't think we can get iron yet. I think that's 125 for iron. I'm almost 100% positive. But there's a tin. There's a bunch of tin in here. So we're going inside the cave. As much as I hate doing caves. But we need to get this mining up. There we go. Alright, he's down. That's a tin vein right there. That was a short cave. I thought that was going to be a lot more stuff, but apparently... Is it on the sides here? Bro, if it's up there, there's no way I can get to it. What a bad placement. Yeah, see, it's up there. I can't get to that. Not without a flying mount. That's iron. Can't get to the iron. And the tin deposit is going to be like right over there somewhere. I can't get to it either. It's like hidden in the map. Like, you see that? There's no way to get to that. Oh, yeah, see? Ah, ha, 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 I fixed it. We're 47, Reese. We're level 47. Here, let me move this over so I can see it a little bit better. We are 47. That's where we got just now. We got to 45 last night before I had to stop. So, and that's copper, that's iron, can't do it. We do need to go back and get our last 5 gold from the auction house. Alright. Queue for another dungeon. Okay, 10 ore comes down here because it's sellable. All of that is sellable. There you go. We need to find a place where we can just get a lot of 10 very quickly. Copper, copper. Copper. Another iron deposit. I believe iron requires 125. It is fast, but I feel like on wildcard, it is way faster. Because you get a lot more stuff that you can do in wildcard. Also, if I wanted to level even faster, I could have gotten shoot, what's it called? I could have gotten the potions of experience, the aura of experience, stuff like that. Because what happens is people are looking for people that have the aura of experience. Yeah, requires 125. So that they can do Mana Storm, and you just blitz Mana Storm as high as you can with that aura on, and you gain levels like a crazy person. Okay, that's copper, not interested. There's a mine over here. I'm trying to see silver. We'll go in there and try and figure out. I'm gonna run over there and look at the silver. Oop, it was up this way. Oh, yep, we can get silver. Alright, and there's a lot of tin in there, so while we wait for dungeons, we're doing that. I think part of the reason why we level so fast doing dungeons, though, is if you look at our thing, even though we've already done some dungeons, we're only supposed to get the rewards one time, right? But it's actually giving us these rewards every time, except for the bags for whatever reason. I don't understand that. But we get everything else every time we do it, and we get the big jump in XP every time we do it. So it's actually really, really beneficial for us to just do dungeons. Mana Storm, if we had a group, which is what I want to be able to do, is get a group together and then just do Mana Storms. Which is probably something we'll do on our DPS. I put up a poll yesterday to figure out what DPS we should go with. And so far, there's only one vote. Yeah. So that's the thing too, is you have multiple PvP options in this version of the game. You can do no risk PvP. So while you're out in the world, you can run into somebody and they'll... Yeah, hey, everybody's a little different, Reese. You can... Yeah, you can vote. I put it up yesterday. Everybody's a little different. I like doing dungeons because they're streamlined. They're very straightforward for me. I am terrible at PvP, so I try to avoid it like it's the plague. But you can do no risk PvP so that you don't lose gear while you're out doing quests and PvP zones and stuff like that. Or you can do high risk PvP and you will lose stuff if you die in high risk, but you also have access, and I'll see if I can show you. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, here we go. So you've got these guys that pop up: Lord, Kazakh, and high risk. So if I was doing high risk PvP, I could come out here to where is this? Blasted Lands, right? I could come out here to the Blasted Lands. I could run my happy little tail all the way down here, and I could fight this guy. And if I win, I get really good stuff. But if I die, I could lose stuff. Yeah, high risk. It really is high risk, high reward, though. Like, if you come out here and nobody's fighting this guy, and you can take him down, awesome. If there's a bunch of people out here, you're going to have to fight this guy and whoever else is fighting him. But you can get a lot of really good stuff. The poll was for our DPS. I put out 3 different melee DPSs. So far, the only vote I've got is to do a Starcaller, but the other 2 options were Barbarian or yeah, no risk, no reward. Yeah, it was Barbarian, and I forget what the other one was. What the? Okay, yeah, sure, I'll accept that. Hello. There we go. But yeah, it's Starcaller, Barbarian, and I forget what the other one was. But I had 3 options: Barbarian, Starcaller. I'll have to look it up, Reese. Starcaller, so you use mana to infuse your blade to do extra damage. So you have 2 resource pools. You have energy and mana. Energy is for your base attacks to apply like debuffs and whatnot. Alright, so it's this one. Up this way? Yeah. But you use mana to do bigger, heavier hits, and then your energy is for your smaller debuff and buff hits. Yeah, I've been leveling both the Barbarian and the Starcaller to 10, just to get them up there. Let's see. I need to go. Yeah, this works. Then we go over here. But I've been doing the Starcaller and the Barbarian both to 10, just to get. Why do I feel like there's another tank in this group? Because I don't seem to be keeping aggro in this group. But I've been leveling both of them to 10 so that we can skip the whole, hey, watch me level to 10 again before we can pick our specialization. I got the Starcaller off stream yesterday to 10. Then I started working on the Barbarian. I think he's like level 8. Yeah, if you'll give me, as soon as we get out of this dungeon, I'll go look and see what the 3rd class was, because I can't for the life of me remember what I picked. But I gave 3 options. I know it was Barbarian, Starcaller, and then I can't for the life of me remember what else I picked. There we go. Alright, this dungeon's done. And that didn't really do anything for us. Alright, and leave party. The instant, like, I didn't even proc it, and yet it's up on my bar. We got this skill, and I think it's glitched when you leave dungeons and stuff. But it gives me a lot more rage and whatnot. Alright, let me just come stand up over here just real quick. That's iron, okay. Let me go look and see what... Yeah, let me see if I can downsize this community. Oh, okay, so it was Barbarian, Reaper, and Starcaller. Those were the three for the vote. So we did level up. I want Shadow Howl, I believe. Removes all movement, increases our movement speed. Oh, but it's a 1 minute cooldown. That stinks. Direct critical strikes now reduce the cooldown of Dark Blessing by 1 second. The heck is Dark Blessing? Is that this? No. Dark. There is no Dark Blessing. I'm confused. There's no skill called Dark Blessing on here, so it must be the one that we get. Hopefully my chat's not all broke because I swapped out of chat real fast, but Shadow Mage, I direct damage against enemies afflicted by bleed now steals 41 health from the target as shadow damage. I mean, that sounds pretty OP. Not gonna lie. Blood Drinker. Impale an enemy with blood spikes, dealing 339 shadow, then begin a furious assault up to 6 seconds. Every 1 second, leech 125 health. It's a 45-second cooldown. Call a Shadow Pack and apply a stack of Bloodthirsty to the enemy. Yeah, I like that. That'll be great for the tank. Or for the bosses. But yeah, so those are the three. Starcaller, Barbarian, and Reaper. Reaper is kind of a scythe-wielding, blood debuffing type DPS. Starcaller is your energy, magic, kind of a rogue-esque style feel to it, in my opinion, so far. And then Barbarian is just what you get. It's a unga bunga build where you beat on things with sticks. Like, that's the best way to describe a Barbarian. Here, and find group. All right, boss man. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. Y'all have fun with your raid tonight. Okay. I'll be on for a couple hours today, so I'll see you when I can see you, boss. That's copper. I'm not growing for copper. Do 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 do. Copper, copper. Nope. PvP combat toggled off. Because I'm inside the city. And now it's turned back on. While we're in town, let's go get our mail. So that that doesn't get all jacked up. That goes down there. That goes there because it can be sold. That can be sold. That can be sold. That can be sold. And this can be sold because it's coarse stone. What are you? Sharp claw? I don't care. Get our 5 gold. We're up to 213 gold. So we're slowly catching up. Little by little. Let's see. We're here. We still have this whole central area to go explore. Oh, there we go. We came out here with the healer to do a quest where we had to fight all these lichens. That's copper, not interested. That's iron, can't get it because it requires 125. We're close. Just follow this ridge line. Whee. But yeah, so far the tank's been the most fun so far, in my opinion, which is odd because, like I've said before, I'm not usually the tank. You know what I mean? Like I'm usually the guy that's, oh, that's gold. Can't get that. I didn't know there was gold out here. Wait a minute. There's a gold vein and a 10 on top of each other. 155 for gold. Oh, there's a solid chest. We'll go get that. That's funny. They literally spawned on top of each other. But I'm usually the DPS or I'm the healer. That's usually the two roles I played back in retail with the raiding guild that I was in. So it was a little different getting to play the tank. And seeing as they've changed the dungeons considerably from the last time I played them, they're a lot shorter for the most part, but give out roughly about the same amount of XP. And then we're just gonna run straight down the middle. Guys, you gotta give me a chance to actually hit them. So I can get aggro. Okay, hold on. Get out of this form, back into this form, because I think something's goofed. I was losing aggro way too fast. And I don't understand why. So either those guys are doing that much damage, or something's wrong with my build, where I'm not holding aggro like I'm supposed to. As you can see, like this used to be a whole slew of just one part of a dungeon. This wasn't a dungeon in of itself back in the day. So, like, they extended it a little bit. But for the most part, this was just one piece of one dungeon, and now it's its own little dungeon, which is great. It makes it easy for people who've never played before to get familiar with the dungeon patterns and what bosses there are and stuff like that. So. Okay. Well, if you're not going to let me do my job as the tank, you get to do it. There we go. And I got us to 49. So. Leave. That's all on them now. They didn't want to let me do my job. I don't babysit people. Alright, more 10 ore. Small lustrous pearl, that could get sold there. Bolt of woolen cloth. We'll see if we can sell that. I don't know if we can or can't, but we'll try. Alright, let's check out our new talent point. Where are we going to put this one? Blood Moon. Whenever you trigger Call of the Shadow pack, you now reduce the cooldown of Blackguard by 1 second. Kind of like that. Bite Wound. Bloodfang Bite now applies Bite Wound. Bite Wound. Dealing damage to this target will with Cursed Fang or Goldrin's Rage now restores 130 health, scaling with agility and stamina. I kind of like that. That gives me more health. Experimentative Argral. Increases dodge rating by 3%, and whenever an attack is dodged, increase your stamina by 1%, stacking 5 times for 12 seconds. Cursed Bites. Periodic damage now has a 50% chance to apply a stack of Bloodthirsty. Reduce the magic damage taken by all party and raid members by 3%. Does not stack with similar effects. Effects that trigger Shadow Pack now triggers an additional call of the Shadow Pack. Okay. That's good. So, however we can get to that, we're getting that one. Monstrous Hunger. It's got a minute, basically a minute and a half cooldown. Enrage for 10 seconds, causing the next 6 ravenous strikes to heal for an additional 3% of your maximum health. Reduces the global cooldown by 50% and causes them to apply a stack of Bloodthirsty. Deafening Howl. Okay. Enraging Howl. Deafening Howl now increases the damage dealt and reduces damage taken by nearby party members by 5% for 10 seconds. Meh. Shadow Strength. Howl spells now deal 364 shadow damage to all enemies within 10 yards, and triggering Call of the Shadow Pack now reduces the cooldown of all Howl spells by 1.5 seconds. Can only occur once per second. Dark Feast. It's a 2-minute cooldown. Bite an enemy for weapon damage plus 121. Trigger Call of the Shadow Pack and increases the damage the enemy takes from Ravenous Strike and Bloodfang Bite abilities by 200% for 10 seconds. And Thirsting Claws. Ravenous Strike now hits one additional nearby target and deals 50% increased damage, but no longer generates rage and instead costs 15 rage. Yeah, we're not doing that. Bloodfang Bite, that's this one, which I use. Okay, yeah, that gives me heals, which is important for what we're doing. So, that's what we're going with. I don't know what it means by prestigious, but whatever. And we apparently have mail, but I think it's just glitched. Alright. Onwards and upwards. We are now 49. We are almost 50. I remember when the game was talking about, there was a rumor that got started. Oh, this was way back when, but they had started a rumor that they were going to allow for guild housing to be a thing in this game, and everybody was super excited about it. And so people were going out and planning, you know, where they would put their guild house, because there's a lot of open, empty, just blank space all over the place. And even our guild got in on it at one point, where we were talking about where we would put it and, you know, all this stuff. And then, of course, this was right before they did the outposts, I think it was what they were called, that you had to build. And so, yeah, you can imagine you're talking about getting a guild house, and then the next thing you know, everybody is being told, oh no, we didn't mean guild house, we meant this separate total entity thing that we were gonna do. And so yeah, everybody was a little annoyed at it, but there's a ton of just blank space, and I think having a guild house where your guild master gets to, you know, build it up, and the guild members can contribute to it and, you know, help you know, get resources and whatever to make it bigger and better, and have different things in it like a vendor and a bank, and, you know, access to the auction house and stuff like that. I think that would be amazing. There is something similar to it in Final Fantasy XIV. They call it a free house, and you have to pay for it. It's gold, but it's it makes it more unique for each guild, because you know, an easy plot of land might cost you, you know, 2 mil gold, but a more extravagant plot of land, so you can build a bigger house and have more stuff in it, that might cost you, you know, upwards of 10 mil. So you have, you know, guilds have to get together and pull their resources, and it makes it more of a community thing, I think. Whereas with this one, it's just it's up to an individual to do the one thing, you know, for their outpost. So I don't know. Maybe the people who are in charge of Ascension, they will do something like a guild house. Since they've utterly changed how the game behaves anyway, I mean, why not give us access to our own little guild building or something, you know? I don't know what kind of work that would take. I am by no means a person that does all that kind of stuff, but it would be kind of neat. Alright, we are going to fly back to Stormwind. We're going to sell all of our stuff. Stormwind, there we go. Oh, now I...
See you around. Hey there. Farewell.
I'm not shapeshifters anymore.
Can I help you?
That's the other thing. I think while we were in that dungeon, I think we got glitched. And that's why I wasn't able to keep aggro. Yeah. Oh, I don't know who you are. Okay. I get the most random stuff on Facebook. It's crazy. Alright, then we just kind of back into our lichen form, so that the second we step out here, we are now mounted. Alright. Yeah, see? Just bugged. We don't actually have mail. Okay. So, we're going to do a full scan real quick. There we go. Done. Okay. So we've got 2010. For 48 hours, people are to 86 silver. Oh, because it's a stack of 2. Yeah, we'll throw that in for 8 gold using their price point. And same thing there. Okay, then we've got coarse stone. We've got some copper. We don't care what it sells for. We've got some silver. Looks like silver is not being sought after right now. Boom. And 12 stacks of 1 for 2 gold a pop. All right. We're going to do it for 1 gold even, since there is no current auction for that. Okay, there we go. That's all of that. That's why I love that add-on, because it lets me see what other people are selling the stuff for once you do a full scan. And then from there, all you have to do... Ooh. You have a pretty mound. But yeah, from there it's pretty straightforward. It just lets you, it auto undercuts, like you can tell it I want to undercut 1%. I think I have it set to 10% right now. And the reason why I do that is just because it just makes it it makes it to where it's easier to sell it at 10% undercut. But I mean, you guys do what you feel is necessary, you know? I'm just clicking a bunch of stuff. I don't even know what I'm... let's go spirit there. We'll do another strength. See if we can add anything real quick. What? Hello? There we go. I almost feel like someone in this party is pulling just to pull. star collar in here. At least I think that's what that is. I don't know how I'm doing 17k DPS. Something's up. Click the stupid rock, thank you. Yeah, I tell you what, these guys are just like, I don't know. I think I have the healer as a blood mage, I think. What is he? Tinkerer. Cultist, and a knight. Oh, well, we just hit level 50. And leave party.
Need help?
Alright. We'll do our points as soon as we figure out if anything else here needs to be collected. Shit, finally up to almost, or we're getting close to the 300 gold. What? Hold control, alt. It's not giving me the little icon, which is weird, but okay. Okay. Claw of Celebrus. Alright, oh, sell. There we go. 257. Now, let's see what we've got going on for skill point. We still need 4 more points before we can even get down here. We could get 6% more haste that attacks faster. Bloodfang Bite now increases the damage of Bloodfang Bites by 5%. Stacking 3%. Bloodfang Bite and Cursed Fang now reduce the enemy's healing received. And that's PvP. All for one. Drinking Color Shadow Pack now reduces damage taken by 5%. So we're going to grab that then. Because we'll get it. Ooh, wait, hold on. Even though it's a 1, nah, it's not gonna be as beneficial as I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Whew, level 50. But like, here's the thing: is like,
Hello.
I want no risk PVE. You get purified souls apparently from doing PvP stuff. Just FYI. Ooh, what the? Stop auto selecting quests. You. Mythology of the Titans, Book of and Necklace Recovery. What stupid? Abandon. There we go. Okay. So this version of the game does not have, excuse me, prestige. Which I don't understand, because all you have to do is hit level 50 and then we should be able to activate prestige mode and go back to level 1. Achieve level 50 or higher again and gain prestige rewards. We'd keep our items, gold, and currency, our reputation. We would lose everything else. We don't have draft mode. Reset specialization 1 and activate prestige mode. We can't do it on this one. So, but this is how you get, it's how you can get this stuff, but it's also how you get, like, with the Bazaar tokens, I could get the aura of, because I think we have, not on this character, on our healer, I think, is where I put everything that we got the other day, but, yeah, so mail is still goofed up. Okay. All good for me. But, there we go, we're level 50. Let's keep it a-going. Let's see, we got, mining is now at 115. We need to get skinning up again. We just need to figure out where the heck we need to go for both of these to level up. Like, we know where we can get a bunch of 10 now. But 10 is now green, so we need silver. So we need to figure out where we can get silver. But the problem is I can't really fly anywhere. Like, that's the real problem that I have. Let's go look at our flight points. Because we need silver. Silver.
Need help?
Show me where I can fly. So, we also have Wetlands, Iron Forge, and Delsamar Modan. So, we have the Wetlands, Modan, and Dunmorrow. We have these 3 areas. 20 to 60, 10 to 60. So probably the Wetlands. Let's fly to the Wetlands.
Careful. Greetings.
Wetlands. There we go. Ugh. 2 minutes. So agility, stamina is the big one for this. And then this guy gets Blood Curse. Embrace your Blood Curse, entering a cursed form, increasing your movement speed by 15% and causing you to charge up to your target last 30 seconds. Charging an enemy roots them for 2 seconds. At the end of the duration, your rage is reset. Rending Slash requires cursed form. Accursed Blood Mage increases your maximum rage and the rage cost of Blood Curse by 100 and removes the cost of self-damaging spells and cursed form abilities. Yeah. This, like, just reading this reminds me of the Red Mage from Final Fantasy XIV. Being both a caster and a melee damager. But like you can see, like this is designed for somebody who understands the class very well, right? This is normal, this is intermediate, so this is like you're gonna have to kind of know what you're doing, but for the most part you're pretty okay. And then these two are just like, hey, follow what you want to do and you'll be alright. Boom. Oh, we also got to unlock this staff, this sword. This got done. Let's see if I can find any other ones that got unlocked yesterday. Filter. Yeah, so it's just those 3. Yeah. Oh, here is Ironforge, if no one's ever been to it. Ironforge, the home of the dwarfs. I still don't understand this portal. I really don't. The human spirit. Yeah, okay. Deploys a dual wield passive. Allows one-handed and offhand weapons to be equipped in the offhand. Oh, okay. I like how it says for racial passive, but it requires the critical strike chance with maces and two-handed maces increased by 1%. I wonder if that means we should be using maces for this character, but I don't know. Rending slash. I'm just trying to see it, make sure that we didn't unlock something that we should be using that we don't have. Blood Howl. We already have that on there. Already got that on there. Got that. Okay. And then under Sanguine, we've just got Bloodthorns. Okie dokie. And now we're just gonna start running. Like, as you can see, this is all nothing but hills. So hopefully that means that we can find a lot of minerals out here while we're waiting. Primarily we're looking for silver. Silver will get us to 125. By getting us to 125, we'll be able to start getting iron. Iron then will get us up to 155 so we can get gold and so forth and so on. We're gonna immediately book it this way, ignoring as much as we can. Yo. This should tell you how long it's been since I've been anywhere else. I didn't know there were raptors out here. What do we got? It's copper, gross. Copper, even more gross. I'm gonna be really mad if we flew all the way out here and all that we find is freaking copper. Yeah. More copper. I like how I'm like on top of the mountains here, but if you look at the map here, I'm like nowhere near them. Ooh, that's copper. I don't know, there could be ore out there. We're gonna have to run in the middle too. Silver, haha. Excuse me. Iron deposit, gold deposit, nice. That's fine. All of y'all, come get me. Come on. Alright, we go get my silver. Now we turn around and there's more silver right here. Alright, got up to 118 with that. I know we can't do the gold. But didn't I see iron just a second ago? Iron deposit? Nope, can't do iron either. Okay. Iron, gold. There's some tin. We can go grab it. But I will fight every last one of y'all. Because this is how OP. I somehow got turned into an undead. I will clean out this whole area, guys. Okay, that's a tin vein that I want. Alright, and this health does what again? Heal for 5% maximum health and reduce damage taken by 15% for 10 seconds. While active, enemies who strike you suffer 69 scaling with stamina. Lasts for up to 8 attacks. Okay. Goes down here, goes down here. Oh. Come up over here. And there we go. I'm stunned. Oh, come on. Stop stunning me. Yeah, buddy. This is the first time we've done this one as a tank. Like, I get that you have all the confidence in the world with me. Y'all can keep fighting that. Since you wanted to pull crap I didn't want to pull. Alright. Come on. Okay. I like how goofy you look when you run. Oh, goodness gracious. I love it when people don't let the tank do the tank job. Did that level us? Yes, it did. Bye. Alright. In. Let's see. Whenever you could, that lowers that one. Shadows of the Night. Cursed Fang now generates 25 rage and applies a stack of Bloodthirsty. Cursed Fang. Cursed Fang is that one. Just has fast. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that one. All right. And off looking for more silver and 10. That's iron, can't use it. Not seeing anything else out that way. Oh wait, you're a rare elite. Ha! Gotcha, buddy. here for right now. There we go. Alright, and then that was iron. Ooh, that's 10. Let's go. Alright, get that. There we go. Gonna have to get food here in just half a second too. We may just teleport back to Stormwind. Got a queue for another dungeon anyway. Actually, hold on. We'll make the last of our food from yesterday, and then we'll queue for another dungeon. So yeah, we are going to hearth back to, you know what, just for giggles, because we're gonna hearth back to Stormwind anyway. I want to know why the heck it's giving us this option to go to freaking Shadowfang Keep. Is like that just a special city for us? Nope, it brings us right out here. That's 10 and ooh. Yeah.
It's too far away.
Pick up some more 10. There we go. More 10 and copper. Are they stacked on top of each other? Yeah, they are. That's copper. I don't want copper. I want 10. Hillsbrad. I remember there was something good about Hillsbrad. And the Alteric Mountains. But I don't remember what was good about Hillsbrad Foothills for mining. And the Arathi Highlands was good for something too. Like I have all this knowledge in my head, but I can't remember. Now that we know that that's that, okay. Let's teleport back. While we're doing that, I'm going to make me some food real quick. Have the last of our pizza pockets. Should probably put this all the way against the wall. Okay. Now that we're here, pizza pockets are being made. Even though I'm almost 100% positive that it's just a goof, we will check the mail. Yep, see, nada. Then we're gonna come over here, and we're just gonna throw this stuff in here. Create an auction. Because the beauty of it is I don't need perfect stacks of 20 to do this. Like I just need it to go in. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like it's not that big of a deal. You know, like if I was out really trying to make money, what I would be doing right now is I would, with the 262 gold we've got, we would be scanning the auction house for stuff that people are just doing what I'm doing, throwing stuff in to see if it sells, that we know has a high value. And we would buy it at low, turn around and sell it at higher. That's how you play the actual auction house. That's what this add-on is designed for, so that we can see when people are doing stuff like that. So like, we can search for, just because we're doing it, 10 ore, right? Search. So you can see that I control the market right now, but I've got this guy right here who's trying to sell 1 stack of 2 for 86 silver. So I could buy that at 86 silver and then turn around and drop it for a gold, right? So I make 20 silver profit that way. It's not the best example of that because that would be dumb, but you can see where I'm going with that, right? So, because I could sell it for 42 a pop, that's 84 silver. So I'd actually lose money doing it at the current cut price that I'm doing, which was 1 silver less than him per item. So remove item from list. Let's go look at, just for example, gold ore, right? We can't even get that yet. Gold ore, search for gold ore. It is currently going for 59 silver on the low end, 65 silver on the high end, right? So like this dude right here who's got trying to sell it for 64 for a stack of 12, I could pull that out for 7 gold. Then I could turn around and sell it for 10 gold to undercut this guy right here. He's got 3 stacks. Like, he's trying to sell 3 stacks of 20 at 11 gold per stack, right? Whereas like this guy over here has 1 stack of 20 for 13 gold. So he's undercutting this dude by 2 gold almost per stack. So I could buy that out and turn around and sell it for, you know, $12.99 and just undercut this guy by like 1 silver piece. But that's what this add-on is for. It's so you can see stuff like that. Iron ore, right? For dark iron. So regular iron, not really going for a lot. You've got like, okay, this guy's a little cocky, not gonna lie. Nobody's gonna buy that. Same thing here, 2 stacks of 20 for basically 100 gold. Like you can see, these are actually, it's actually going for quite a bit once we can get to iron, if it's selling, right? So that's where knowing what's going in that's where when you do no, that's not what I'm looking for. There was another add-on I used to have. I don't think it's on here, but where, let's see, remove and remove. Where I could see like what the last like 48 hours of sales have been, so I know if that item's actually moving or not. Because if it's not moving, then I need to drastically undercut it. But if it is moving and it's, you know, 48 hours, we've seen stuff selling in a few minutes or a few hours, I know I can actually put it in for a lot more and just start buying up what's in there already. So it's that's how you play the auction house. That's how you get bukus of money in the auction house, if that's what you want to do. I mean, we had somebody in our guild back on so like there's two gold right there that we just got from our citrine. I don't know why they need a citrine. It's probably for engineering, but it's things like that, right? Where you know, our guy back on retail, he spent 4 or 5 hours a day on his days off from work just playing the auction house. And then on, you know, days that he worked, he would come in, you know, you'd see him pop online for maybe an hour, and that's all he was doing. Was he was checking what sold, what didn't sell, reposting it. I mean, dude had hundreds of thousands of gold coming and going on any regular basis. So if we ever needed anything for the guild for raids and stuff, it was usually him. We'd be like, hey man, do you got any food? He'd be like, oh yeah, let me go cancel this sale that I'm trying to do of this food buff. And so we would just have food buffs going potions, items. It really didn't matter. But yeah, you can make a ton of money doing the auction house. It's just, it's one of those things where the more time you put in, the more money you can make from it. So, I mean, you got to take it as what it really is. No, not good enough. All right, let's sell this stuff. Now that we made food, I can eat and tank at the same time for the most part. Currently level 51. We've got a couple levels left to go.
Go with honor, Fred.
I don't want to see what we can get to before 2 o'clock, because that is my cutoff time for today. Ooh, oh, a trophy. That is a wicked cool staff. All right. So, now that we know what this is, we're actually going to, while we wait for Dungy and we eat, we're going to go here. And we're going to run over here to Hillsbrad, or at least try. Because I can't for the life of me remember why Hillsbrad was a good place. Yeah, it's this way, and then it's the second fork. I don't remember what was in Hillsbrad that was so good for mining. So, we will go and find out while we wait for our dungeon queue. Ooh, 10 and silver, 10 and copper. We're going to go for the 10 and silver, because the silver is more important than the 10. Something's up with their coding, I think, because I've never had this happen in retail, where you get 2 veins of opposing ore. Spawning on top of each other. More silver. Yay. Like I said, hey, Silver Pine Forest, man. You can find silver in it. It's great. It's primarily copper and 10, so having 2 nodes like this is great. There was that silver node over here. Or 10 node, not silver. There was a copper and 10 over here. We're going to leave the copper. Okay. Good sign if we're running out of silver pine and we're getting silver. Hopefully there will be more silver here in Hillsbrad. Because we need 4 more points in order to be able to start getting iron. Copper. follow this mountain line here until it gets to the coast. There's a cave over here, or a mine shaft, really. How's our load mine? It's copper. Okay, instead of following that, I want to come up here. I want to see. So far, it doesn't look like there's any nodes here in the mine, which is odd. Usually, there's a bunch. 10, 10, 10. Whole bunch of 10. But we don't need 10 anymore. That's not really giving us any points. Copper. Copper's definitely not giving us anything. Well, there's silver. Silver gives us points. Okay, we need one more point and we can start getting iron. There we go. Because that put us at 124. Oh. Hungry. Alright. This dungeon is pretty simple, very straightforward. Don't need to go down there. Oh, we got a... Is that mithril? I think it's mithril. Yeah, it's mithril. We're not even close. It's like 250, I think. I feel like I'm... behind me. That's why. Haha, I'm not paying attention. Come on, all of you. Upcoming boss. I think the first time we did this boss, we hit him so hard he never had a chance to do his little split. He just instantly dropped. That was back when I was playing the Fell, whatever. Basically the Demon Hunter. Whew. All right. Yeah, buddy. Just flying through this dungeon. We're already at the boss. Right. Okay. Bam. Dungeon done. That's another level. Loving it. Boop. And leave party. Just real quick. We actually got 2 levels out of that dungeon. That's nice. All for 1. Triggering Shadow Effect now reduces damage taken by 5% for 5 seconds. I like that one. I wish I knew what the heck Dark Blessing was. Here. Let's see if we can find out what Dark Blessing is. Nope. Life Drinker, Finger of Agony, Blood Thorns, Life Drinker. Nope. It's not in there anywhere. Which tells me that it's supposed to be dark. That it's supposed to be a thing. But I'm not seeing it here, so. Cooldown of Dark Blessing. Is that a thing over here, maybe? Like a passive, perhaps? Bloodthirsty. Oh, dark. Okay. Got it. Dark Blessing is our give us more healing. Okay. Direct critical strikes now reduce the cooldown of Dark Blessing by 1 second. Okay. Got it. Yeah. So I'm gonna grab I'm going to grab this, and then next level we'll grab that. Okay. And then we're grabbing this so that we can grab that later. Okay. Okay. We're going to go ahead and hearth back out of here. So we know that we can get silver here. That's awesome. Let's go throw everything in the auction house because we're going to call it a day. We're going to throw stuff in the auction house. We're going to double check our mail, even though I think it's just a glitch. Oh, no, it's not a glitch. It's us waiting on that citrine. That's right. We got to wait 40 minutes. Okay, then we're going to go sell, throw in the silver. We're going to throw in the 10. We're going to throw in a moss agate. We're going to throw in a Lether moonstone. We're going to throw in some quartz stone. I should really just buy this for the 1 gold. Alright. And then let's open all this up. We're gonna go strength, and then we're gonna go strength again just for giggles. And then for this one, we're gonna go intelligence, and then we're gonna go spirit, and then we're gonna see if any of this stuff needs to be. Okay. Because even though, like, it's not, you know, like some sort of super uber gear, some of the items that we're getting that we can add to our collection actually do show up for some really cool looking sets.
Farewell.
So, all right, well, it is 2 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and call that here. We did pretty good. We went almost 10 levels in the 2 hours that we've been streaming, a little over 2 hours that we've been streaming. Reese, it's always been a pleasure to see you, my guy. Hopefully your raid tonight goes absolutely fantastic with no hiccups. ICC, that's a good one. But yeah, you guys have fun. I really appreciate you always stopping by. And I will catch you guys tomorrow.